What are 3 business strategies that you can implement right now to make your business stronger during this recession? Stick with me till the end. I'm going to give you some ideas for businesses that are thriving in this global pandemic. I'm Rajay Paul from 1 Million Minds, and my mission is to positively impact 1 million entrepreneurs in the next 5 years. Today, I want to talk about 3 strategies that you can do to understand how to make your business stronger than it was before. First, you have to define your strategy. A lot of us, that's primarily to deal with the uncertainties that's going around us. As human beings, we want certainty. So we look at things happen in the past and try to extrapolate where we're headed. It's very easy to look in the past and decide and make up simple stories of why the stock market went down, the stock market went up, or a business did well or did not do well. But it's not accurate when you're trying to project for your own business. So what we need to do is take a more strategic approach about understanding what are the possible outcomes for your business. So if you have a cash resource, let's say you run a brick and mortar store versus you have your own online business, you need to understand how long can you sustain the business. So that gives you an idea about what you need to do. For example, if you have only enough money to support your expenses, your rent, your employee salaries for 3 months, I would say you have a short-term runway before you run out of money, or you have enough saved, or you don't have a team. You run a very lean operations. You have enough for 6 months to a year. Then you have more of a longer runway to make a decision. Again, when you make a decision, there's a lot of possible outcomes. There's a lot of experts online, gurus who are so confident about exactly what is going to happen. They say things are going to get better in 3 months, things are going to get better in 6 months. Some are projecting the worst case scenario. It could never get better. It could be 2 years, doom and gloom. The truth is nobody knows. So your job as an entrepreneur is to look for opportunities, regardless of what are the different outcomes. If things get better in 3 months, what do I do? If it gets better in 6 months or a year, what do I need to do for my business right now to make myself more stronger by the time I come out of it, right? So as a short runway, let's say you own a gym. Right? Most gyms are closed now. So what can you do? So instead of you trying to say, okay, all businesses are going online, I'm going to go to online, so I'm going to buy cameras, equipment, recording stuff, and editing and all that, and make everything possible online. But before you do that, the easier way, the leaner way to do that would be just send an email to your customers and have them sign up for a class 3 days from now, 4 days from now, and just do a simple Zoom meeting, right? If you see a significant portion of your clients are jumping on it, then you get a positive signal that as online is an option to go. But if only like 2 people show up, then you know maybe that's not the right way for it to go for my business. So you have to make a pivot at that point. So instead of spending all the money to then find out 6 months from now, I implore you to do that or test it and make sure it works for you and your clients are interested in it before you make the investment. So short term, you could absolutely do that. And if it works well, the positive signal from your market, then you do online classes. And again, it might not bring you enough money like it did when you had a brick and mortar store, but it's enough money to sustain your business and focus on it moving forward. And let's say your signal back is no, I cannot, nobody's interested, then maybe instead of you going and taking a Uber job or something else where you're trying to survive, maybe you can use the skills you know. Let's say you know how to do content marketing, you know how to do video editing, offer the skills and in exchange for money, and maybe that way you're still in the same field you're in and you polishing up your skills as you move forward. So you can do affiliate marketing, you can do online, help people build online websites. So whatever it is that you have skills to, then you exchange that skill and create an income stream, right? So having an income stream at this point is critical for you to be successful. So when you you say, you know what, I have a longer term approach, then what you're doing is when you're doing these online courses online, let's say you're a gym, you're doing an online classes, record those classes. And then if you're a person who's doing skills, then record some of the things you're doing. And then maybe you have assets that you've developed. So even when things get back to normal, however long that takes, you still have some assets that you can use to sell. Like you can sell an online course for making your losing your gut, right? So there's a 4 course and you sell it for as a package. Similarly, let's say you're doing some kind of content editing, then you make a course about it. So you record all these assets, so will be helpful for you in a longer sequence for your business. The second most important thing you can do is establish your client relationship, make it stronger. At this point in time, everybody is has a lot of uncertainties, asking questions. So how can you make your relationship with your clients stronger? Is make sure you know the questions they're asking and make content related to that, and solve a problem, solve a real problem for your customers. That is where you're going to build this relationship, because when all this is over, who do you think they're going to go to if you build a relationship right now with your clients? Okay, and then you have very satisfied clients, ask for referrals. That is an amazing way that a lot of entrepreneurs don't tap into. Is you have a satisfied client, they can easily refer you to 2 or 3 people. So make sure you leverage that, ask for it. If you don't ask, you're not going to get it. Okay, and then finally, the third point is repositioning your finances. Again, like we talked about, if you are in the process of running out of money, then think about, okay, these are the possible outcomes. If it takes me 3 months, 6 months to get my side income coming, what do I need to do? Do I need to cut down on using some of these software subscriptions? Do I need to cut down some of my employees' time? These are hard decisions, but if you don't make it now, 3 months from now, it will be made for you, where you say, oh man, I can't do anything. I have to shut down my business, or I'm out of business. So have some foresight. Instead of sitting and being concerned about it, think about what possible outcomes and make some decisions according to that to help you make the right decision for your finances right now, right? So define your strategy, long-term, short-term. Make sure you reestablish a strong customer relationship, and then make sure you are paying attention to your finances and making some decisions right now so you can survive this. What are some of the new business ideas for 2020 to beat the recession? The number one is websites, especially for retail clients who have websites, but they don't know how to sell stuff online. As you can tell, everybody is going to an online purchasing behavior just from the social distancing aspect of things. So not all retailers have equipped to be able to sell things online, right? So if you are somebody who can help them with that, absolutely, that's a great in-demand requirement at this point. So whether you're creating an e-commerce site, a Shopify site, if you can help like a gym or a mom and pop shop to be able to sell stuff online, even a bakery, then that is something that is of immense need at this point. Second thing is a virtual assistant, whether you are a content creator or somebody who can help with project management, scheduling. There's an absolute need for it. A lot of companies had to shed a lot of their employees because they couldn't afford full-time salaried people, but there is a need, there is work to be done, and somebody has to do it. So it'll be a great, if you're somebody who's interested in that, or you have skills to be able to support that, if there's your short-term goal, long-term goal, absolutely, there's something you can absolutely use, is becoming a virtual assistant. And then let's say you are a mentor or a coach, then there's a way to be a virtual coach or a virtual mentor. For example, sites like clarity.fm, you can go sign up to be a virtual mentor or coach, and then there are other people looking to answering questions, and you can set up time for an hour session, anywhere from $60 to $200 an hour, depending on what your skill level and what you want to offer. So you don't have to start a consulting business from scratch. This is something you can plug into a marketplace that can help you. So similarly for something like an online coaching, there is WizIQ, which is mostly for online tutoring. If you're along the academic line, you're just a student who just graduated, you can easily teach some other kids. Or coach.me, that's another place where you can actually sign up to become an online coach. And you say, okay, these are all great. I'm not technology savvy. I'm more of an, I like to cook, or I want to help another area. There's one of the other things is cloud kitchens are becoming very popular, or people are all home. They're tired of cooking. They're tired of not being able to go out to eat. So delivery services of food has actually exploded. So if you're somebody who likes to cook, you can offer that to be able to home deliver to the homes of people on demand, or if needed on a regular basis. Or if you're somebody who doesn't like to cook, maybe you can have friends who want to cook. You can establish a network to be able to deliver food using Uber Eats. So there's a lot of opportunities here. So if you're somebody who's interested in understanding what are some things that are working great for 2020 right now, then look into websites, look into being virtual assistants, look into online coaching, online consulting, or cloud kitchens. These are some amazing opportunities right now as we speak that you can leverage. And appreciate all of your time, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.